Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Hey, it's Lorraine Pursell. Welcome to Fairy Godmother Monday. Oh boy, I think this is in the 20s now of April. What is today? I'm guessing 24th. Awesome. So glad you're here. Thank you for jumping in. As you join the replay, will you please put replay at the beginning of the comments, as I want to know that you're here and want to respond to your comments. However, sometimes it gets embedded and I can't find the comments, and that bothers me when I can't respond to your comments. Why am I having a hard time talking this morning? I just got through walking with my weight. When Nelina gets on, I'm going to tell her. Twice I walked with my weight since Friday. And I walked yesterday for like maybe 2 miles with my grandkids, but I wasn't with my weight. So today I hoisted up to 10 pounds. And so I think my whole body is just my mouth isn't moving really really easily. So today we are talking about getting and staying aligned. But while I'm waiting for everyone to jump on, I'm going to go ahead and just go into my normal spiel. I'm here with you every Monday and Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern at facebook.com/Lorraine Pursell MA. You are welcome to join me. You are invited to put this on your calendar as a recurring event for every Monday and every Friday, because what we do is we bookend the week so that you have the power. Good morning, Sean. You have the power and the energy to live your life the way you want, doing the right thing, rather than being caught in a, self-centered downward spiral, which can happen so easily. And then we have regrets because we didn't do hi, sister. Hi, Janine. We didn't do what we knew was the best thing to do within our capabilities, doing the right thing. And I do want to talk about that maybe next Monday on doing the right thing. Or maybe I'll do it on Friday. I always do this. So I'm going to put down doing what's right. No, I can't do it this Friday because I already told my team what I'm going to be talking about. So on the next Fairy Godmother Monday, I'm going to talk about doing what's right. And it's usually what's inconvenient, okay? Not usually. I mean, sometimes all the planets are lined up and it feels like, but a lot of times doing what's right is inconvenient. But we do it because we know it's the right thing to do. Doing what's right. What you know is right. So that's going to be next Monday on Fairy Godmother Monday. Okay. And by the way, while I've got this out, on Friday, I'm going to talk about, are you letting yourself be programmed? Sorry, I'm looking around all over the place because depending on which device, where's the camera? So if I'm looking around, that's what I'm doing. So welcome. As you jump on, please say hi in the comments for me, so I know that you're here. Otherwise, I don't know that you're here. And I love knowing that you're here because it makes my day. Darcy, yes. Hi, honey. Happy Monday to you too. Hold on. Oh man, sorry, that's such a long drink. But see, what are we talking about today? Yeah, getting and staying aligned. It's so perfect because laying in bed, and there are some things going on with one of my mentors, and I got sucked into, okay, listen carefully to this. I got sucked into a podcast that just felt like drama. And like I didn't need to know, and it was too much in the details. Okay, this is what's important. Okay, listen to this. It was too much in the details. When we get in the details, let me just tell you, we're very rarely in alignment. And yet sometimes we have to get in the details, but how do we deal with that? So bottom line, the definition of alignment is feeling good. Okay? Feeling good equals alignment. When we get in the details, you'll notice you start to clench down, your body starts to tighten. And so it's best in those moments to just step back, take a deep breath, and just kind of expand. See your aura expanding, because what's happened in the details is our aura gets really tight, and so we get really tight. And so when we notice that, just expand, get open, 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 open. And I'm going to be jumping all over the place as usual, but you know what? You just kind of will pick your way through. Wow. Okay. So on Fairy Godmother Monday, forgot to tell you the rest of this. Fairy Godmother Monday, we go into the quantum field with our dream, with our desire. As your fairy godmother, I've got my crystal ball, magic wand, and show you how to make your own dreams come true in the quantum field of all possibilities. On Friday, we go into your 50 trillion cells, scan them, scour them, clean them up, and find out what our body needs to restore, regenerate. So that's my spiel. And then on Monday, we set an intention for the week. Whether I remember to do it or not, you can do it. And then on Friday, it's your opportunity to come back in and check in. How did I do? How did I do on that desire? So it's a good way to bookend the week, kind of set an intention for the week. And once in a while, I get in and on Wednesday and I kind of like check in, midweek. How are you doing with your intention? Just to keep us on track. But about getting and staying in alignment. So I noticed as I continued to listen to this podcast, which was more of the same and kind of more the same of the first podcast. And it was more details and more, who said this and I just was like, I'm getting out of this. So you notice how all of a sudden I didn't feel good and I used my power to get the hell out. Okay, because it was not necessary. I already knew the general sense of what was going on, and I did not need any more information. I didn't. I don't want to know. I just don't want to know. That's when I close up my shutters and lock my door and go, now I'm going to find something that feels good. And it wasn't easy because I'd already created this vibration of, kind of like commiserating with this mentor, Ain't It Awful? And so I had started my energy careening in that direction. We can always pull out anytime, but the longer we go down an effed up path, meaning it doesn't feel good, and it's not going to serve anybody by getting in there and staying in there. That's the thing. As humans, we think because we are conditioned to suffer that if we just keep staying in there with somebody, if we just keep staying in there with their misery, if we just keep suffering, if we just keep, it's some good thing's going to come from it, and it does not. I'm here to tell you, it does not. Oh, good, my juicer part came, so now I can start juicing again. Okay, no more excuses. That's what that box was on my front porch. My juicer part that I busted. Yay! Celery juice again. So backpedaling. And so what I finally did was just start saying, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Because when we say I love you, it's really the universe saying it, because universe is what's all loving. And we are saying it because we are pieces of the universe. So when we get really lost, like I started to get this morning, we just say, I love you, 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 I love you. Whether you feel it or not, just start saying it. I love you, I love you. Then universe, you're inviting universe to start coming through you and starting to clean out your pipes again. So then I went for my walk, lifted my weights. I'm keeping my commitment to Nilina and to myself, not to Nilina. I just committed because we were going to do that together because it's the right thing. It feels right. It feels good. And on that note, when I gave a teaching last week, maybe the week before, on we're not responsible for the thoughts that come into our heads. We're only responsible for what we choose to do with them afterwards. Do we entertain them? I have a caveat to that. We are responsible because we are the vibrational source that brings in those thoughts. So if we're getting funky ass thoughts, we've probably been cultivating funky ass feelings. Okay. We have been activating them. So backpedal, 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 back. It takes discipline, you guys. This is not the knee-jerk easy thing to do. But if we want to live in alignment, it is essential. Living in alignment is a blast. Living in alignment is incredible. And it is, in the beginning, turning the Titanic around. Imagine the Titanic. Imagine a big ship in the ocean making a U-turn. Okay, how big of a berth does that have to take to get all the way to going back the other direction? In the beginning, it's like that. But as I'm gonna, just for fun, get under my halo this morning. There we are. It takes, I'm sorry, I'm gonna swear, motherfucking work. It takes hard work in ourselves to live an aligned life when we aren't used to it. And then once we're there, I'll still play with it and I'll go off just to feel how good it feels to get back on. But it's staying the course of the feel good, staying the course of that you're worthy and deserving, staying the course. When we're around a lot, I'll speak for me. When I'm around a lot of people in a new situation, I get out of alignment because there's so many energies coming at me. I kind of forget who I am. And I like to make the most of every situation. And so I get confused and I kind of forget. And that happened to me last night, yesterday, all weekend, really. And now I'm coming back. So my alignment is like this. And now I know exactly how to get back. Is I'm going to start, Kathy. Now I know I'm going to start doing things, thinking of things that feel good. And the way I start is I do what's right. I called my grandson. We're going to go for a walk this morning. Take some extra time. It's good. I'm going to do what's right. Because looking back on my life, I know that I'm going to want to be remembered as the grandma that took all these walks with him. Plus, he's just 2 years from getting his license, and you know how that goes. After that, they don't have time for you anymore. So that is the way we start careening ourselves back to the feel good, the feel good, the feel good. And Janine and I, my sister and I, are starting to toy again with the edge of bliss. And all that takes is just start saying the word bliss, 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 bliss. Meditate on that word. Just say it over and over and over and over and over in your mind. Bliss, 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 bliss. Sitting in traffic, bliss, bliss, bliss. If that's too far of a stretch, you start going beauty, 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 and your eyes will automatically go to beauty. It's uncanny. You start saying beauty, and your eyes go to trees. Mine do. My eyes go to leaves. My eyes go to little flowers on the side of the road. We have so much power, you guys. We have so much power. And getting in alignment is a lot of work. But once you get there and you aren't dumb enough, excuse me, I'm speaking to myself, not dumb enough to let yourself get out or go unconscious again, to go off again. Sometimes we have to appreciate how good the contrast of, wow, this doesn't feel good. That felt better. So it's working our way back to there. But once you're there, staying there takes knowing that you deserve every good thing. You are worthy. You are not guilty, not allowing shame, not allowing those thoughts. And once you get there, things get so much easier. Another thing you can do is say, my life is so easy, even though your life might not be easy, but just start saying, my life is so easy. 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 My life is so easy and so filled with love and appreciation. And this has been happening to me a couple of times. I'll just say, I am loved and adored by my family, especially when I maybe don't feel it. Just say, I am loved and adored by my family. I am cherished by my family. And all of a sudden, something out of the blue will just happen that is just that. Just that. So you start by really, when you're really in the thick of it, your mouth, your words, because your words are multisensory. You say it with your muscles. Your mouth is moving. Your tongue is moving on the roof of your mouth and it's setting off neural pathways and, waves and in your body to create that. And then it's going out, you're hearing it with your ears. And so all of your senses, auditory, kinesthetic, and visual visual, not really visual, but it becomes a multisensory experience. So you start with your words because that's what starts to turn the Titanic around. And it takes discipline. It takes work. But the biggest work is thinking that there's something wrong with us because we're not there, and that there's something wrong with us because we got off track. And there's nothing wrong with you because you're not, quote unquote, feeling good right now. And there's nothing wrong with you if you get off track. You're just humaning. You're in the human experience. Okay, so with that, let's take a deep breath. White light down. So alignment is feeling good. Alignment is feeling good. And whatever it takes to feel good, that's your key. That's your entrance into alignment. It could be, I'm having such a meltdown day, but a cup of tea would sound so good. And wow, while I'm making the tea and after I make that tea, why don't I put my feet up on the couch? That would feel good. And then maybe just closing my eyes for 5 minutes, or just 30 seconds, that would feel good. And then maybe noticing my breath, that would feel good. And all of a sudden, you're in a new place. And now it's knowing that you deserve there and not letting all of the things going boom, 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 boom. No, you don't. No, you don't. It's time to get out. It's time to get out. You can't stay there. There are people around you who are suffering. You got to suffer too. You don't deserve it. You did this. You did that. And so it's like, just come back to what will feel good. What will feel good. What will feel good. These are all words, you guys. And I know you guys all know what I'm talking about. So words, they kind of guide us a little bit, but they don't really do a whole lot. What I'm doing when I speak these teachings to you is I'm recalling in you the memory of when you have done that yourself, and so that you can pull yourself into the place you want to be. Does that make sense? Is this resonating with y'all? Can you put a comment in and let me know while I take some water here? So white light in through the top of your head, all the way down, counterclockwise spin, white, golden, pink light. Start aligning with your desire. What is that thing that you are desiring? Because that's what we're going to do in a minute. Fairy godmother, as your fairy godmother, we're going to be sitting in the quantum field. And then send all that energy down to Mother Earth, down to Mother Earth, down to Mother Earth, down to Mother Earth, down to Mother Earth. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is what I do. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, thank you. I make it my mantra. Make it my mantra. I make it my mantra. Especially now that I'm a little dithered after 3 days just being enmeshed in other people's environment. So I'm pulling myself back from the edge. Okay, perfect for me today to be talking about this. So Mother Earth, what do you require of us today? We love you, Mother Earth. What do you require of us today? She's saying be home, but I'm getting the same thing like I did on Friday with Lake Tahoe. Just everything will balance out as I stay calm. And I really am very proud of myself for going for a walk again with my weights. Yes, and I upped it to 10 pounds this morning. Woo! Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for all the beauty. Thank you for everything you give us. Thank you for everything you do for us, Mother Earth. Thank you for this human experience that we chose, that we created. Thank you for this human experience that we get to play in. I got the revelation this morning that Earth is a smorgasbord. Earth is a smorgasbord. And everybody here just gets to take whatever they want to take. I just got that opening this morning when I was laying in bed. Life is a smorgasbord, and we get to just take whatever we want. Everybody gets to take whatever they want to take. And so staying out of judgment, staying out of fear. Also, I've gotten into some bits and pieces in the news, and it just concerned me and weighed me down. And so now I'm just like going, okay, that's what came to me, that everyone is just taking what they want from this smorgasbord of life, and everyone is allowed to do that. So just let that be that while I do me. And sometimes that's not easy. Sometimes that's not easy. So, okay, so coming back up to the bottoms of our feet. If you wish, you can put in the comments what Mother Earth's saying to you. And we're going to come up through our body with white, gold, and pink light through every one of our 50 trillion cells while you're holding your dream. Hold your dream, hold your dream, hold your dream. Oh. And what we're going to be doing is praying rain on your desire. Praying rain comes from a story from Greg Braden, where a Native American friend of his asked if he wanted to go and pray rain. And Greg said, yeah. So they trounced across the desert in New Mexico and found this plateau with a sacred circle on it. And the Native American stood in the middle with bare feet and just stood there for a minute. And then he said, I'm hungry. You want to get lunch? And Greg goes, I thought you were going to pray for rain. He goes, no, I didn't say pray for rain. I'm going to pray rain. And Greg goes, well, what's that? And the friend said, well, when I stepped into the circle, I felt the mud on my feet. There had been this huge drought in New Mexico. I could smell the rain on the pueblo. I could hear the children jumping in the mud puddles. I'm gonna sneeze. Pardon me. So when we feel it and experience it, that is our clearest prayer to universe. When we feel it and experience it, that is so we never beg. That's not prayer. I mean, once in a while we get ourselves in those situations and we need to do that, but it's more the thing that we desire, feeling ourselves in it, feeling that thing happening. Like if you want world peace, you're going to feel world peace. You're going to experience in your mind what that is. So this is what we do with the quantum field, because the quantum field is only mirroring back to us what we are holding in our body, in our mind, okay? It's such a brilliant thing, really. It's all so brilliantly set up. We can't blame anybody. The buck stops here, always. The buck stops here. So as your fairy godmother, as you hold your dream, as you hold your feeling, as you hold the feeling of the thing that you desire, And I'm just going to say out loud today what I desire: to come back into my lightness, to come back into my winsomeness, to be carefree again. Wow. To be carefree again. So I'm just feeling that as I'm seeing myself being that way. My life is so easy. So I'm demonstrating how to do this. And this now is what universe is. Now I hold that vision, I hold that feeling of seeing myself in alignment again. And when we don't feel in alignment, here's the thing. We walk by faith and not by sight or by feelings. We walk by faith and not by sight or by feelings. So we act as if. So I'm going to act as if I'm in alignment until my feelings catch up with it. Who knows when that's going to happen? Could be tomorrow. But in the meantime, I'm going to make the most of every situation. I'm going to stay present in every situation. I'm going to love everything that I'm in by choice. Because I choose to do the right thing for me. That's the right thing for me. Because I can't live with myself if I'm not that way. So I know myself. I know my inner workings. So that's my commitment to my life. Because if we do come back, I want to come back as me and continue on my evolution, because I love being me. I love the choices that I make. I love what makes me feel good. So hold your vision as if, smell the rain on the pueblo. Hear the children jumping in the mud puddles. Feel the mud squishing between your toes. Be it now. And as your fairy godmother, I tell you, this will make your dream come true. The quantum field is always listening, so just feel it. Feel it, feel it, feel it. Feel the power that you have to create your life. Feel the absolute power that you have to create your life. You're sovereign. You are sovereign. Oh my goodness. Wow. Sovereignty, 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 sovereignty. May all beings be blessed. May all beings be blessed with this awakening. Yes. For the highest good of all, for the highest good of all, for the highest good of all. Blessings on every molecule. Blessings on every atom. Blessings on every mitochondria. Blessings on every drop of water. Blessings on every square inch of planet Earth, inside and out. Blessings on every oxygen molecule. Every insect. Grace and mercy on every human being as they are on their journey, on their smorgasbord, in the smorgasbord of life. Thank you, 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 thank you. And good trick is to imagine yourself a year from now looking back on that person that is living the life that they want. Does that make sense? So coming back to as if it's already happened and you're looking back on it. So I hope this has been helpful today. And on Friday, I'm going to be talking about, are we letting ourselves be programmed? How are we letting ourselves be programmed? Because honestly, we are programmed. How are we letting ourselves be programmed? So I thank you so much for joining me this morning. This is Lorraine Pursell. For more of my work, go to www.lorrainepursell.com/heal4biz. www.LORRAINPursell.com/HEAL4BIZ. And I will see you on Friday, if not before.